and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our show, Brigadier's Truth Hour with Coffee on our channel, Brigadier Guides You. Today we are going to talk about yet another very important event that has taken place in the world, which has real implications for India, and that is the signing of a defense pact between Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. Well, the recent signing of the Strategic Mutual Defense Agreement between Saudi Arabia and Pakistan has made quite an impact across the geopolitical scene, highlighting a significant shift in the regional and the global security dynamics. This historic pact, signed during Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's visit to Riyadh, shows how both nations agree to consider an attack on one as the attack on both. It formalizes a long standing but previously unwritten understanding between the two countries, marking an important milestone now. For many years, it was a well known fact that Saudi Arabia has been quietly providing financial support to Pakistan's plutonium program. During the times of crisis, Riyadh viewed Islamabad's nuclear capabilities as its own emergency nuclear program. This latest agreement openly establishes a collective security pact, transforming what was once a secret arrangement into a formal public commitment. Geopolitical analyst Ian Bremmer, president of Eurasia Group, describes this as a very significant new step forward. The agreement highlights how Saudi Arabia's security approach is becoming more flexible. It reflects a stronger desire to build diverse alliances and reduce dependence on the United States for the safety and security of its country. Recent events such as Israeli strike in Qatar that resulted in death of Hamas negotiators played a vital role in this shift. Saudi Arabia is also reportedly unhappy with Washington's muted reaction to the incident. The Bremer pointed out that the US did not criticize this strike much and didn't impose any punishment on Israel. And this perceived lack of response from the US seems to have accelerated Riyadh's move towards seeking new security partners. The implications for India in this case are particularly profound. According to Bremer, the agreement is going to change the security scenario from India altogether. With an ongoing and a severe border security issues with Pakistan, India must now factor in the possibility of Saudi Arabia's involvement in a military altercation with India. This new pact strengthens Islamabad and alters the New Delhi's security calculus. India's Ministry of External Affairs has stated that it's closely monitoring the deal and will take all necessary steps to safeguard its security, even as its partnership with Saudi Arabia remains strong. And the Defense Ministry also taking full note of it and taking relevant measures. This defense pact enhances Pakistan's standing and assurances on international stage. While its principal ally continues to be China, from whom it obtains most of its military support and intelligence, Pakistan has been proactively developing additional diplomatic relationships, like in this case. Well, it is highlighted that its improved relations with individuals such as Donald Trump, which according to him contributes to Pakistan's feeling more welcomed and more confident and stronger. Consequently, the defense agreement provides an additional layer of security and confidence for Pakistan, thereby contributing to its perceived geopolitical strength. The Saudi-Pakistani Defense Pact goes beyond just being a bilateral agreement. It reflects a shift in how the world is organized, with traditional alliances evolving all over. Saudi Arabia's efforts to broaden its security partnership with Pakistan's continuous push to enhance its global influence are reshaping the political landscape of South Asia and the Middle East. This pact is expected to have a noteworthy impact, and everyone will be watching closely to see how India, the US, and other key global players respond to this new strong alliance. Let me share some historical context with you. In the past, Our conflicts with Pakistan, like the countries like Jordan during 71 war and China and Op Sindoor did provide military assistance to Pakistan against India. However, the support was solely for the defensive purposes within Pakistan territory and not for the offensive action on the Indian soil. Engaging foreign weapons against India in offensive operations on Indian territory would mean that the donor country is in direct conflict or war with India, which the donor countries are unlikely to do. For example, Saudi Arabia, even with its agreements with Pakistan, prefers to avoid direct confrontation with India. Mohammed bin Salman of Saudi Arabia places a very high value on strong commercial ties over religious extremism, terrorism, or even a conflict. He understands that his fossil fuels, which are currently the main energy source and a major source of revenue for Saudi Arabia, might even become less important as reserves deplete, as green energy advances, and as the climate concerns grow. When it comes to India, Mohammed bin Salman recognizes the huge market potential and opportunities in India, and he is eager to protect Saudi Arabian investments within India, like, for example, $400 billion oil refinery project in Maharashtra. Overall, they are committed to building positive relationships and fostering mutual economic growth issues with India. Overall, if you see, I would recommend that India fully understand the security needs and it should prepare accordingly. However, this pact focuses on Saudi Arabia's concerns about its own security in the Middle East against possible threats from Israel, Iran, and others, and not India. So, India should continue to strengthen its economic relationship with Saudi Arabia. I don't think there would be any sort of an instance where Saudi Arabia would come and assist Pakistan actively with kinetic means against Indian conflict with India. So that is unlikely to happen. So we should continue to govern our relationship Saudi Arabia on economic terms in the best of the possible ways. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Hind Ki Sena.
Please like and subscribe.